one between Jane and Bingley, Charlotte and Collins, etc. Reputation is really important for the woman and for men. And class, there are really difference between upper classes, middle classes, and lower classes. Okay, love, Pride and Prejudice is one of the most famous love stories of English literature. As you know, the story of the courtship between Darcy and Elizabeth, it's really nice, and it's the main theme in the story. Then, as in every good love story, there are a lot of problems between the lovers, starting for their own characters' differences and another small problems like Lady Catherine wants to interfere between their relationships, and Miss Bingley wants to separate them. Then it's clearly that Austen wants to represent how society influences love, and the better example maybe it's the love, the relationship between Mr. Collins and Charlotte Lucas, that they get married because of money. Then Austen tries to show us that love is a force separate from society, and well, I think that she represents it well with the story. Then reputation. In Pride and Prejudice, Austen shows us a society in which women's reputation is really important. As you know, the Bennet sisters had to be accomplished and had to be educated, because if they don't have money and they wanted to marry a rich husband. And a woman was expected to behave in certain ways that, for example, when Lydia escapes with Wickham, it can be a problem for all the Bennet sisters, because maybe no one wants to marry them. And I think that it's really unfair. So, and then, well, here you have a phrase that represents the example of Lydia Bennet, because stepping outside the social norms, she can be refused for her social group. Then finally, the three themes are really related in the novel, and the most related are class and reputation. The lines of class were strictly drawn, and we can see that the Bennets are not superior than Bingleys, because when they enter to the ball, all the people stop dancing, and the Bingleys and Mr. Darcy enter. Then the importance of class. We have some examples, because Mr. Darcy gives a lot of importance of her heritage, because he's from a really rich family and of upper class family. Then there is Miss Bingley, who dislikes anyone who is not as socially accepted as she is. And Mr. Wickham, who wants to get enough money in every way possible to be in another upper class. And then it's Mr. Collins, who is always crowning the upper class patron. In this case, it's Lady Catherine. And, well, that's it. And finally, I want to say that Jane Austen was often criticized because in her novels there's not people of really low class, and some people treat her as a classist, but I think that it's like this because Austen really doesn't know nothing about really low classes, and she wants to make her novels funny and attractive and for her to